Life with a new perspective. Living your best life every day. Intentional Living with KLBK's Terry Furman. Sponsored by Sanders Funeral Home.
Kids learn through playing and socializing. So when families went into lockdown because of the pandemic, that avenue of learning completely went away and has set some kids back. In this week's Intentional Living, what one family has done to help their son.
Pizza, yes.
Gray Hutchings is a master at making pies. Not only is he creating culinary concoctions, he's developing cognitively. It wasn't all that long ago when words like pizza and bite weren't a part of his vocabulary. His mom, Cassie, points to the coronavirus pandemic as the reason her 2.5-year-old son is struggling with his speech.
We really locked down, and for the first probably 6 months of it, we didn't see anyone, including family. It was just Gray, my husband, and myself.
Before the health crisis put life on pause, Cassie says she'd take Gray to public parks to play alongside other kids his age.
He started babbling and, making the noises they were making, and that kind of avenue of learning just went away for him.
So it wasn't long into quarantine when Cassie noticed the lack of outside influence was starting to have an effect on her growing boy.
All of a sudden, he woke up one morning and was silent. He wouldn't babble, he wouldn't say anything, no animal noises, it was just gone.
The Hutchins took Gray to be evaluated by his pediatrician. Gray first had his hearing assessed, then on to speech pathologist Carrie Shepard.
When I first evaluated him, he was mostly pointing or grunting to get things that he wanted.
Shepard says at his age, Gray should be able to combine 2 words together, follow simple directions, and know at least 50 words. Milestones he wasn't marking.
I feel like he was influenced significantly by the pandemic.
As Shepard explains, nearly half of Gray's life has been spent with only adults, so weekly she gets down to his level. Working one-on-one with the toddler, Shepard's helping shape his speech and his cognitive skills in a pointed, playful way.
When we were on the slide, we were learning up and down.
It's just really natural way for him to kind of gain all these words and understand how they, apply to his day-to-day life.
Pediatrician Dr. Craig Keever says this kind of early intervention is key.
The longer these delays are set in place, the brain, as it matures, it will get set in patterns and they're harder to break.
If caught early enough, Dr. Keever says kids like Gray will go on to succeed.
The resiliency of kids is that, by and large, most of them will be able to bounce back and recover milestones that were more difficult.
In just 1 month, Shepard and the Hutchings are seeing this with Gray.
And so he's just happier and more relaxed, being able to communicate in a way that he couldn't before.
Like most of us, the pandemic caused kids to miss their well child visits, which is why pediatricians say some kids' delays are going undiagnosed. If this is the case for your child, doctors say don't wait. Take them for their checkups.